about to hit the hour and 10-minute mark on your Guitar Parts Podcast, episode 38. We just got through the wonderful news segment. Guys, are you getting a little itchy?
A little gassy.
Maybe a little gassy. Guys, I've got a couple things for gas, just some new releases. You all know we love a fuzz pedal around here. HiWatt, you know that brand HiWatt from back in the day?
Yes.
HiWatt Custom Fuzz, limited edition. Filter button and fuzz button. 4 knobs. Volume filter, fuzz, thick. Battery powered. Filter Fuzz is the HiWatt Custom Shop tone-obsessed take on your favorite classic 60s silicone fuzz. Designed through collaboration of 2 HiWatt Custom Shop heavyweights, the Filter Fuzz aims to offer old-school all-analog sensibility with extended gain and frequency range. Historical nod to the 69 sounds produced on the album Grand Funk. This free love moment between a music craft messenger guitar and a Heathkit Fuzz has been the tone-chasing inspiration for our filter sections. True bypass, 9-volt, 250 milliamps, 2.1 millimeter center negative barrels power supply. Master volume, fuzz, 3-way rotary filter switch. Thick, carefully curated to optimize low frequency response. Clockwise emphasizes low frequencies, counterclockwise cuts low frequencies, and allows mid-range and top-end clarity to shine through. This EQ control comes pre-gain, acting as one-size-fits-all tone shaper from thundering woolly subby clockwise to forward bright and biting counterclockwise. Has an internal bias trim pot. It is 8 inches long, 4 inches wide, 3 1/4 inches deep, and weighs 1.7 pounds.
Wow.
I listened to this the video about the pedal. Gosh, I got lost for a second. It sounds really good. The filter, the fuzz, the HiWatt fuzz. It's pretty darn good.
And running.
It's like about $300.
Okay, that's what I'm about to ask.
Yeah.
Are we going to do the high-end boutiques?
It's high-end. It's about $300.
It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. 8 inches, that's a chunk.
Yeah, it's a nod to those old school fuzzes.
Which is good.
Power to the big pedals. Big pedals are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Big box pedals are badass.
I've got a few.
So I thought that was really cool.
I don't think that's a bad price for it.
I don't think that's a bad price either for boutique, vintage styled fuzz, especially from a company like HiWatt.
Yeah.
They make really nice amps. They old school stuff too. I mean,
even though we scoffed at $4,000 or like $2,000 for that, whatever amp that was.
Yeah, like $2,600 for an amp, but we're like $300 for a great fuzz pedal.
And then me and you were like, $300, that's not bad. And somebody's like, God, that's too much.
That's like $300 too much.
And you go buy your cheap Rat pedal. We both know that.
Yeah, we both know that you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. I mean, if you have, a JCM 800 in front of it, okay, I get you. You're probably going to get the tone that you want out of it. But
yeah,
if you're playing out of a small amp, you're not going to get what you want.
No. Epiphones. New 1961 Les Paul ESG standard comes loaded with Gibson Birchbuckers. The new Epiphone 1961 Les Paul SG standard is based on the original Gibson model from 61 when it was still called a Les Paul. This Epiphone version of a classic model features some pretty neat features for the price. It is certainly a lot less money than a vintage one. The new Epiphone 1961 Les Paul SG standard model is available in aged 60s cherry and aged classic white finish, both of which look very appealing. It is a 2-piece solid mahogany double cutaway body with Epiphone is calling custom shop historic bevels, so hopefully quite favorable to the original 61 guitars. You also get a 1-piece mahogany slim taper C-shaped neck with an Indian laurel fretboard, 22 medium jumbo frets, and a set of traditional-looking pearloid trapezoid inlays. So, basically, Epiphone is coming out with the Les Paul version of the SG. Because as we all know, Les Paul went from the traditional shape in the 60s to the SG for, I don't know, it was like a year or two.
Which is crazy.
SGs were called Les Pauls. Because and which is crazy.
I do like, see, because every time that I look at an SG, I'm like, I want one so bad. I just never pull the trigger. And I don't know what it is. I probably should.
Yeah, probably to try it or at least get it out of the system. But these, they come with burst puckers, CTS pots, Mallory capacitors, switchcraft pickup selectors. I mean, it's legit. I mean, it's the new Epiphones. I mean, what do you expect?
Expect nothing but great.
Goodness. Yeah, it's good all the way around, I imagine.
Even a B stock wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, even a demo guitar is probably not going to be that bad.
Now, what color, if you were to get one?
The white one.
Did you go white?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
I don't know. I'm partial to those cherry ones, but I'd have to get the Angus Young style. If I was going to get, I would probably go white as well.
Yeah, I would do the white one. I like the red mahogany, don't get me wrong, but the white one is just tits on a pig.